No, so what can you take away from last week heading into senior day now?
I don't know what you can take out of last week besides a lot of frustration. We're a better football team than Minot State. We just didn't play up to our abilities and got to quit, hanging our hat on that we've had injuries and this and that. And we just got to go out and execute, and that's the moral of the story. And I felt like we let one get away. Similar to Upper Iowa, we had chances. We missed field goals. We missed extra point. We didn't score on the red zone the one time, and we played as poorly as we have all year against the pass. Obviously, hurt not having Gunner out there, but yet, come on, we've got other guys that can step up and go. So we made them look pretty good at times. So we really wish we could play Moorhead this weekend instead of ending the season with Minot and play them over. But we'll be ready to go, and it means a lot to play for the seniors. Obviously, they've won 31 games or 30 right now. Hopefully 31 by the end of the weekend, and that's dang near 8 wins a season. They've won a bowl game. They've been in the constant conversation of being in the national playoffs. And I think they laid a foundation, left the program certainly better than they found it. So they've gotten us and elevated us. Now it's younger guys' opportunities next year in 2019 to take the next step. So we're excited about the game.
What do you know about Minot?
Well, they struggled, and they're rebuilding in the right way. Sometimes you can go all JUCO, or you can do this and that. Mike knows what he's doing. It's going to be a little bit slower process when I talk to those guys. And Derek Holmes, their offensive coordinator. I know Nate Koziola was I think he's their DB coach, was a Bemidji State guy. Ladegi out there. I've known that staff quite a bit. So they're trying to do, the high school recruiting method, and not, it's probably not the quick fix, but it's probably the right fix, to be honest with you. So it's going to take them a little bit of time, and you've seen progression. They play a ton of young guys. They play a lot of freshmen. They're too deep, or sophomores, a lot of true freshmen as well. So Mike is going to do things that way, and they've taken a few bumps along the road, or however you want to look at it. They've had a couple tough games, but they've gotten better. They almost beat St. Cloud this last weekend. They've been in other games, and then things, some way or another, things have gotten away from them here or there. But they're certainly, I think he's doing it the right way, and hopefully we can push that back where they turn the corner until next year, not when we're playing them this weekend.
Is there anything new you might want to try out for last game of the season?
We prefer to have our seniors go out there and do everything. I was talking with Mo Willis, one of our safeties. He's been razzing us about getting out there and doing different stuff. And like last year, we played Moorhead. We let Evan Tompkins go in and play a rush D-end, which he was a safety, so that was kind of fun. Got in on a sack and tackle for a loss. But those guys are it's an emotional week. I mean, you put that much time and effort into, number one, just the pure amount of time that you sacrifice for football. The summer workouts, which are expected for those guys to be here, they put a lot of time and effort into it. And the other part that it's a brotherhood, it's a family oriented deal. So when you lose that and you look at it, hey, this is the last time I'm going to be walking down to the jet or walking off the jet. I think he's starting to hit some of those guys, and I wish I had him for longer, but that's the realistic the way things work. So we're hoping to put them out there, get them out there with the W, and really showcase what those seniors have been able to do and what they mean for the program.
Going into your last game of the season here against Minot?
We can't lose. I don't know what's been going on, but we ain't gonna let this last one slip away from us, that's for sure. But just going in, last game of my college career, and I'm gonna do what I can to win.
Yeah, you've only been here one season, but you're leading the team and receiving. Just what has this season been like for you, just getting to be here at BSU?
What's it been like?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the first team that really gave me, a chance to show people what I can do. I mean, I'm not dogging on my other schools, but they knew what I was, and they didn't want to throw me out there like that. And this school really gave me a chance, and it's been an honor. It's been great.
Explain how the passing game has progressed through the year, especially since Alex took over.
It's been a little difficult, but we still get the ball in the air, and he's actually, if you really look at it, the whole team is it's a bunch of young dudes. It's a bunch of young people, and Alec, he's fresh out of high school. you know, and so jumping in and, you know, taking over as a starting quarterback, or, you know, splitting time and getting time as a quarterback is hard. And yeah, I think he's done great. I think he's done great just in the passing game alone. And, you know, we haven't done too bad this year, honestly. I think it's been decent.
Yeah, the possibility of playing in the snow, how do you like playing in those kind of conditions?
I've had one game where I played in the snow. It's not bad. I mean, in Washington, you know, in high school, we had, you know, 35, 40 degrees, but it would rain. So it would just be cold rain. So I take the snow over cold rain any day.
So what is the senior day going to mean for you? And I mean, yeah, you've been here for a year, but how close have you and the other seniors gotten? What is Saturday going to be like in the sense of that?
So our last ride, I mean, yeah, me and the seniors, you know, just they're a great group of guys, and we all started coming together just like, oh man, you know, just as last week, like this is our last one, you know, in the weight room we're like, this is our last weight room session, you know, and we kind of looking back, you know, they get to look back 5 years or whatever. I only had 5 months, but you know, we get to look back just even during, you know, fall camp and all that, and it's just a good group of guys, man. It's been fun.